On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Even if the man has money or whatever, you should put that money to good use. It's going to be what, 4 hours of your time on a venue?
That is one thing I am absolutely not doing. And my family is going to be so upset. Honey, we're going to have a cute little dinner party. And that is it, honey, because I want the money for my house, my ring. I'm not doing this party thing. I'm not spending no money on no party for y'all. I don't really want to do all of that. And I'm very emotional too. And I want my ceremony to be very intimate, like literally just like our immediate families. So y'all can go ahead with your $100,000 weddings. Yeah. I'm gonna have a nice house and a nice ring. I don't need that.
It's crazy that.
But if you say that the wedding is a bad investment, when also a ring be a bad investment too.
A $30K ring is a bad investment, Kayla. That's what you want. That's
a wedding is a bad investment. A ring I'm gonna have for the rest of my life in this relationship is a good investment. Yep. A wedding for one day is a bad investment. That's my opinion.
And now everything else. When we living in Wyoming and we got motherfucking 8 kids in our next generation, if we teach our kids not what the system is teaching us, we teach our kids what's progressive. You just turned 400 acres into a community. You know how many people you need to make a township? See, y'all ain't ready for this conversation. Let's talk about dick and pussy. You ain't ready for the real shit. I'll leave it at that.
Somebody put up a super chat that I thought was a great question.
Oh Lord, what's up?
You don't even know what it is yet.
Okay, what is it?
If you can clone yourself, would you sleep with yourself?
Yeah. Nah, for real. There was like actually earlier today, I was at the pool and I was looking at myself in this mirror and I was like, damn, you look good. I don't know. Yeah.
So if you found a girl that looked better than you, then would you want to sleep with her?
No. I like looking at me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Turn off the lights. Light a candle.
Okay, well,
turn it out.
I got an ass you could bounce a quarter off of, so I'm sure that shit would be lit. I don't know.
If you guys are just tuning in to Lapeef Lit Talk. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I see some people are safe. They've escaped all day long, slid right into the safe zone. Yeah, slid right there. But nevertheless, man, hit the likes up. We're gonna get to the super chats in a minute, but it's time to get to the meat since we lit already, right? And we know the ladies like the meat. That's what you guys been waiting for right here.
And they like the box too.
Really?
They like they like the box. Look at Siobhan. Baby, don't be ashamed. Look, you just being honest. All the other ones gonna lie.
And somebody some of them
being real too. I'm
and
definitely
some men in the chat be liking me. It's okay, Siobhan. It's okay.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what's more important to a woman? Well, what's more important to women? The perception of their relationship or the reality?
Oh, it's perception nowadays.
What's more important to women, the perception of their relationship or the reality? I heard you, Q. Let me go to Kay first, as I know she had a hand raised. Go ahead, Kay.
I didn't have my hand raised, but I'm glad to answer the question first. I think that both are really important, in my opinion. That's like feelings and thoughts, right? So, you have to really be realistic about what's going on. And you have to check yourself if you are getting off into some thoughts or feelings that aren't really applicable to your situation. You have to have open lines of communication. So yeah, in my opinion, both are very important. I wouldn't say one or the other. For me, is more important. They're both important.
What about to others in society now? Women that
I don't know. They would have to answer that for themselves.
Okay, well, women in today's society care more about perception, right? They care about flaunting it for the gram, no matter what they might go through. They put on this facade. They definitely care more about the perception right? You know, they're trying to keep up with the Joneses or trying to keep up with comparing themselves between this IG model or this and that. Like, it's definitely perception regarding what's going on in society today. And you never know, they might be sleeping on a damn blow up mattress and they got all this stuff flaunting it for the gram or social media. So I definitely see it's perception nowadays.
I agree. I agree with you, Q. I think the perception is what is more important to women. At the end of the day, there are some women who want a wedding and there are some women who want to be married, and that's the difference. You know, it's like, do you want to spend 30, 40, whatever amount for a wedding, or do you want to use that to invest into a property or into stocks or into your portfolio, whatever the case may be? I think, as I was saying before, an example, how a woman may want a nice car. She doesn't think about the steps it takes to get that nice car. Whereas the guy, he's like, all right, I need to make sure I'm getting these hours. I'm making this money. I'm selling this product to get to that car. The woman, she's socialized from a child to think of this big, beautiful wedding, this dress, everything, the bridesmaids, the colors, all of that good jazz. But when it comes to after that, after the honeymoon is over, when you're like a year in, 2-3 years in, I'm not married, but I'm just saying, like, from what I've observed, 2-3 years in, you know, do you have the tools that were necessary to make sure that you're still being a good wife, that your husband is still being a good husband, that you're honoring your vows, whatever the case may be? So I think a lot of women, we tend to like get muddled in like, oh yeah, the beautiful wedding, the hair, the dress, all that stuff. We don't talk about the after effects.
That's a fact.
Right. You know, and the after effects is, this is till death do us part. We're now fused, you know, we're now fused together like it's unbreakable. Are you prepared to walk that line for the rest of your life and to be dedicated to your person? Are you prepared to capitalize on their best interests at all times? And I think women, we miss that mark. One, because we're not taught to think beyond the wedding. We're just taught to think about, oh, pretty dress, that's all I need. A nice venue, that's nice too. Family and friends are there. So, you know, unfortunately, but we should definitely have combos where we can talk about the after the honeymoon effects, you know?
That's a fact. They spending a whole bunch of money on a wedding with people they probably don't even know or care for them, and they're going more into debt. No, that's definitely understandable. Even if the man has money or whatever, you know, you should put that money to good use. It's going to be what, 4 hours of your time on a venue?
That is one thing I am absolutely not doing. And my family is going to be so upset. Honey, we're going to have a cute little dinner party. And that is it, honey, because I want the money for my house, my ring. I'm not doing this party thing. I'm not spending no money on no party for y'all. I don't really want to do all of that. And I'm very emotional too. And I want my ceremony to be very intimate, like literally just like our immediate families. So y'all can go ahead with your $100,000 weddings. Yeah. I'm gonna have a nice house and a nice ring. I don't need that.
It's crazy that.
But if you say that the wedding is a bad investment, when also a ring be a bad investment too.
A $30K ring is a bad investment, Kayla. That's what you want. That's
a wedding is a bad investment. A ring I'm gonna have for the rest of my life in this relationship is a good investment. A wedding for one day is a bad investment. That's my opinion.